Holy fucking shit, bro! Holy...
On July 4th, 2025, in Arkansas, John Stevenson Jr. was spotted flying down Interstate 330 at 158 miles per hour in a Dodge Charger. Stevenson was trying to impress his girlfriend, but instead led troopers on a high-speed chase that ended in a violent crash.
Go ahead, bomb up. It's going 141, 28. Traffic.
Arkansas trooper picked up the chase near mile marker 7, and Stevenson was still pushing 160 miles per hour. Troopers were barely keeping up. It was just a matter of time before he wrecked.
Primary.
I'm 25, I'll be you primary.
Got a gap on it. He's cutting in and out. Other people are primary. I'm not sure if it's primary or secondary, but I'm third. I'm westbound to Service Road.
I'm getting on the third road now. Still on the third road, 30 westbound.
We are passing to PDASP with Benton.
10-4.
Red dog, move over there.
10 forward to 20.
Holy fucking shit, bro!
Oh my God.
Holy fucking shit!
Oh my God, stop.
Fucking God, bro!
Stevenson was going way too fast to handle a sharp turn, and that's when it all fell apart. He lost control and crashed hard. The wreck was brutal, but somehow both he and his girlfriend made it out alive. Stevenson's now facing a pile of charges: felony fleeing, reckless driving, first and second degree battery, and more. With how fast and dangerous he drove, he's looking at serious prison time. On April 11th, 2023, Arkansas State Police got a call that a woman had stabbed a man at a construction site, then drove to a gas station and stabbed 2 more people. A witness followed her as she sped off in a blue Ford Escape. Deputies and troopers caught up near Highway 88, and just like that, the chase was on.
5 to 8, can you show go eastbound or west?
We're back eastbound on 70, as in Magic Springs. I'm trying to catch up.
You're coming up on Magic Springs. Behind you today.
Yeah, bro, moving right, moving right.
Troopers nailed her with a pit maneuver near a gas station. The SUV spun out, slammed to a stop, and the suspect was pinned inside. She was badly hurt, and officers immediately called for EMS and fire crews. The suspect was pulled from the wreck with severe injuries and rushed to the hospital in critical condition. Despite efforts from medical staff, she later died from her injuries. On April 11, 2021, near Richmond Hill, Georgia, U.S. Army soldier Gabriel Luis Rivera passed troopers on I-95 doing 152 miles per hour and climbing. When they tried to stop him, he hit the gas and reportedly maxed out his sport bike at 187 miles per hour. Rivera tore down the interstate, splitting lanes, flying past traffic on both shoulders and weaving through cars like it was a racetrack. The troopers had to back off multiple times due to heavy traffic, but never lost him completely.
He ran into my car, 1050. He's running.
He finally slowed down near exit 82 and tried to loop back onto the highway until a trooper pulled alongside him. Rivera lost control, clipped the patrol car, and dumped the bike hard on the on-ramp.
I got one. You in the Army?
Military too.
Ooh, boy, you in trouble.
Kiss your ass goodbye.
You see that right here? I'm retired. He's prime military. You on Fort Stewart? Sergeant Major Fennerton, you know who he is? Division Sergeant Major, a buddy of mine. I'm finna call him right now on your stupid ass.
Hey, love, I'm still gonna head up there.
You're done.
You need me to
Your career is over.
At the hospital, Rivera told his squad leader he hit 187 miles per hour before the bike started acting up. He was treated and booked into Bryan County Jail. With felony fleeing and reckless driving on his record, this soldier could be facing up to 5 years and possibly the end of his military career. It all started at Cleveland Hopkins Airport when 23-year-old Mackle Scruggs stole a car and drove straight into a nightmare. Instead of laying low, he took off, leading police on a wild, multi-state pursuit that would end in tragedy. While responding, another trooper cleared a red light at a busy intersection, but out of nowhere, a red pickup truck came from the right at a crossover.
Street 114, still southbound, passing exit 14.
Oh my gosh.
The 65-year-old driver didn't hear the sirens through traffic and never saw the cruiser coming. The trooper hit the truck, flipping it onto its roof. The man was hospitalized and later passed away from his injuries. Scruggs was finally stopped on Interstate 76 in Pennsylvania, but not before causing chaos in 2 states. With 2 cruisers damaged and a civilian dead, he's now facing stacked felony charges across Ohio and Pennsylvania. If convicted, he's looking at over 10 years in prison. On January 24, 2024, Eric Boyce was spotted speeding eastbound on I-40 near the Arkansas-Oklahoma line. Lights off, flying in a blue Nissan Kick. He passed cars on both shoulders, nearly took out an 18-wheeler, and showed zero concern for anyone on the road.
Okay, looks like 7's going to take the lead from Rolling's going to the right shoulder for us. Up on the 11 crossover, still eastbound. Traffic is getting a little heavier.
Right behind it. One of you by the 10.
10 towards the 10.
Seven, can we get up there and get him off? Traffic's going to be perfect to pit him if we can. Okay, Fort Smith, the vehicle's on the shoulder, eastbound, still over 100.
10 4, shoulder eastbound over 100.
Okay, he's back off the shoulder in the left lane, coming past the 13, get on ramp, or the 12, get on ramp, come up on the 13 exit.
13 exit.
Vehicle is blacked out, no lights.
10 4.
Fort Smith, you and Mulberry, see if they've got any spikes.
I'm for public service with Crawford right now.
Passing the 13, speeds at about 115.
Passing 13, speed 115.
Okay, 7's trying to pit him, the guy's trying to avoid him, but 7's trying to get him right here.
10 4.
TDI, just past the 13, stand by.
10 4, TVA.
Boyce's vehicle veered off the road and rolled multiple times before landing upside down in a ditch. Amazingly, both he and passenger Morris Turner crawled out alive. They were arrested without further incident. Troopers found over 25 pounds of vacuum-sealed weed in the trunk. Turner was treated for shoulder pain. Boyce refused medical help. Both face felony drug and fleeing charges. Boyce alone could be looking at 10 to 20 years behind bars. On December 4th, 2024, Clayton County deputies were running a routine checkpoint when a white Hyundai pulled up reeking of weed. Surrounded and clearly caught, the 2 inside still decided to make a run for it, kicking off a chase they had no chance of winning.
Get him behind the car.
Oh, you read that?
41 rollover, 41 rollover.
Hampton lost control, rolled the Hyundai into a ditch, and landed in someone's front yard. Neither he nor his passenger, Sean Gatlin, wore seatbelts. Both hit the windshield on impact. Deputies found 46 grams of marijuana, prepackaged and tossed during the chase. Hampton now faces felony fleeing and intent to distribute. Gatlin's charged with drug possession, obstruction, and tampering. If convicted, both could be looking at up to 15 years in prison. On May 11, 2025, 2 armed women carjacked a black Mitsubishi Eclipse in Fort Myers and took off toward the AR-75. Troopers spotted the stolen SUV near mile marker 94, confirmed the tag, and tried to pull it over, but the driver hit 130 miles per hour and the chase was on. At mile marker 79, deputies set up spike strips. The driver swerved, lost control, and crashed into a cable barrier. The vehicle spun and came to rest on the shoulder. Both suspects surrendered without a fight. During the chase, a loaded .32 revolver was tossed from the SUV and later recovered by deputies. Both women now face felony charges for armed carjacking, fleeing, and weapons violations, and could be looking at 15 to 25 years in prison. On June 5th, Franklin County deputies tried to stop a stolen car for a plate violation and suspected impaired driving, but instead of pulling over, the driver floored it.
went down to nothing bad.
As the car approached the crossover at Tussing and Hill Roads, the driver tried to squeeze between two innocent vehicles. It didn't go well. He clipped both cars and flipped the stolen ride onto its side. Inside the wrecked car were two passengers. One walked away, but the other was arrested on a felony warrant. One of the innocent drivers broke a toe while the other walked away shaken but unharmed. On February 21st, 2023, Conway PD tried to pull over a black Dodge Charger for a routine traffic stop, but the driver, Corey Simmons, wasn't having it. Like most Charger owners, he mistook horsepower for a getaway plan and took off doing 120 miles per hour. The chase was on.
Good wait, take over. Secondary.
Gonna be secondary, 40 east, 140, 152. 40 east, 152. He's 90, we're on the left shoulder now. 350 left shoulder. Back at move, speed's 112. JFK, speeds 112. Where's the JFK speed 112? We're going to be taking JFK. Take JFK.
Suspect jumped off at the JFK exit and headed west on West Pershing. That's when troopers hit him with a pit maneuver, right in front of the old North Little Rock Police Department. Talk about bad timing. Simmons tried to make a run for it, but didn't get far. He resisted arrest until a quick punch to the cheek convinced him to cooperate. After getting checked by medics, he was cuffed, cleared, and sent straight to jail. On April 6th, 2021, Forsyth County deputies called for backup after a truck tore southbound on Georgia 400 at over 110 miles per hour. Georgia State Patrol units intercepted near the I-285 interchange, and the chase was on. The suspect pushed the truck to its limit, hitting 140 miles per hour, but GSP stayed behind and waited for backup.
Ready, troopers taking the lead. This will be over with in just a second, bro. Alright, we've crossed 285. We're by the old tow booth. Looks like they're about to pin him. No, they pin him. 41. He's flipped and rolled and hit the wall.
Clear on 41.
Holy shit!
75 ready, 25, everybody else, go back in the county, I'll be out
The P.I.T. was so forceful that the truck lost both wheels on the right side, but it kept going, scraping sparks across the highway, until it finally slammed into a concrete barrier and came to a stop.
50.
The driver was 27-year-old Jansen Cardell Jones from Dahlonega, his license suspended, his history a probation warrant out of Coweta County for dealing drugs. You know what's even crazier? After all that chaos, the driver was furious. He claimed troopers had no right to P.I.T. him at that speed, that it was illegal.
You could have just killed me, dude.
Correction, you could have killed yourself.
You could have killed yourself, not us, man.
That's illegal.
No, it ain't illegal, brother.
You think so?
To wreck me?
You think so?
Tell them why didn't you stop whenever I was trying to pull you over the first time?
I got warrants.
Hey, you see this patch on my arm right here? What's that say? It says the not fucking around crew. That's what that says.